The first one is this chair called the sekite, which is in Japanese, it means a garden which uses these small pebbles and stones. So usually in a garden they would have like small ponds and plants, but in a sekite there are only pebbles and stones, and they are arranged in which shows a flow, and the flow represents the rivers and the sea and the waves as well. So it is a way of expressing nature in Japan, and that was exactly what inspired me when I was designing this chair. The table over here is called Thin Black Table, which is a part of a collection which I showed last September in London at the Saatchi Gallery. It was a collection filled with thin black lines, as if it were sketches that were floating in the air. And this was inspired by two cubes that are floating, but actually they are touching at 3 points. That is the idea of this table. For this chair, we were thinking of something totally different. And we were working with Capellini on many different prototypes with Giulio. And we noticed that by creating a flow, just like a sekite, we can make, by slightly changing the lines, we can create something very different. And so we started sketching using the computer in their studio. And then 2 days later, this was finished. So actually, the first 5 or 6 months were nothing, and then the final 2 days, this was created. So that was very interesting in terms of process. This one, we had the base. The design was already fixed because we showed it already in the gallery, but the size was a little too large, and so we decided to change the size and the thickness of the pipes. So in the end, it became very light and very delicate. For me, Capellini is everything. When we started showing at the Satellite in 2003 and 2004, we were very lucky to meet Giulio Capellini. And since then, our first piece was in 2004 or 2005, which was the ribbon stool. Since then, almost every year, we've been collaborating with Capellini on many different pieces. So Capellini is like a father to us.